Hello, my name is Baron Robinson, and today I'm going to be talking to you about land ethic. And this is an assignment I was assigned in NRM, my first semester of college, which has been a great course so far. And pretty much a good chunk of the whole year that we've learned about land ethic and what it means. And today I'm going to be talking to you on a summary about it all. And actually, funny story, I just recorded 12 minutes just before this and realized my microphone was off. So this will be take two. So hopefully I can get it right this time. It's on. But firstly, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Lubbock, Texas, and my experience with land ethic is probably a little bit more than the average person. And that's because when I was little, we had about 3,000 acres in Tahoka, Texas, so 30 minutes south of here, that we raised cattle. And then in more recent years, the last quite a bit of years, we've actually turned that land into cotton land, and it is now farmland. And my uncle farms it. So that is kind of where I got a lot of my influence on land ethic, is just growing up with that so close, and I spent a lot of time out there. So that's what's kind of formed my formed my views on it so far. But first, we need to travel back to 1949 and discuss the introduction of land ethic, or at least the term, and who introduced it to us. And that would be a gentleman named Leopold. Leopold's his last name. And Leopold teaches us that humans, in a nutshell, just are not conquerors of the world. We don't own the world. We don't own the land. We don't own nature. We can't, because nature, if anything, owns us. And what it teaches and what he tries to teach is, although we may own and we may be apex predators, top of the food chain, we may conquer the land, like all that may be true. But something that we can't own and something that we can't conquer is nature in general. Nature was on this planet millions of years before we were, and nature is going to be on this planet millions of years after. So if we think for 1 second that, nature needs us, that Earth needs humans, we're wrong, completely wrong. Nature, we're not above any animal in the eyes of nature. If you're looking at Mother Nature and you want to compare yourself to nearly any animal, every animal is just as important in the kingdom of nature. And he teaches us that instead of viewing us as conquerors or top dogs, to view ourselves more as having a healthy relationship with that ecosystem, whatever you're dealing with, having a healthy relationship with it, instead of viewing yourself as a complete conqueror, like you're above it, power hungry, that kind of a mindset. Maybe not that dramatic, but it's kind of just more to teach us that, we're to Mother Nature, we're just as important as any other animal, that we're not viewed as any bigger than anyone else. And instead of, like I said, going down that road of thinking of conquerors, he teaches in his readings that to have more of a healthy relationship with the interconnections and connections of all inner beings and all living and non-living parts of nature. He teaches us that instead of using the power that we have, like our brain and the fact that we do conquer the land, instead of using that for ourselves, to um, take it as a responsibility, almost to view what we have as a gift and to give back to nature what it gives to us: food, water, oxygen, temperature, and the radiation being livable. It's all through nature. Um, it's the entire reason that we're here and that we're allowed to be here is Mother Nature. And he basically, what he teaches us is to use the gift that we've received, our knowledge, our power, our influence, to take care of what there is to take care of. and that includes forests, trees, the ocean, every part of nature, which is basically everything. Even in the suburbs and in the urban places that humans have completely torn apart, there's still nature. There's still life form. There's still birds. There's still so much there. It's still nature, and nature pretty much controls everything. We all live based on what nature's feeling today. If it's feeling like it just wants to let out all the oxygen out into space, we're all dying. So we really have no power over nature, and that's kind of what he teaches us more is to have a healthy relationship and to use what was gifted to us for